Hi everyone, Cendril here. Wanted to show off a little bit of what's going on before we dive into the side quests. Dart now knows Blazing Dynamo. That is his final addition. You have to have, of course, level 5 and all the other ones. And then he can learn Blazing Dynamo. Even at level 1, it has a lot of attack power at 250. And it gives 100 SP. That's just to start with. And it has 7 addition. I want to show this off because I want to show off like I have all the other additions. Me just trying to do it the first time. And doing it until I get it right. So you can see it the first time. Instead of just me starting, you know, with it maxed out, be like, oh yeah, I've got this. Same with Hashel, which I've never used before. Omni Sweep gives 50 SP to start with, and does 300% damage, so already it's very powerful. It's already on par with 5-ring Shattering. And it's level 1. And Albert's Flower Storm is now 100% maxed out. There's nothing else Albert can do. It gives 405% damage and 202 SP. It is definitely his ultimate addition. For sure. And you can see why. It has more power than anything else and more than double SP. Anything else is SP. So, Flower Storm's amazing. And that goes for all the additions, really. Once they're fully leveled up, they are superior than every other edition. But you have to get them. So, let's have some fun. I'm just going to, before I cut the video, show off Blazing Dynamo a couple of times. Or, I guess till I get it right. We'll just do a couple of fights where I'll try to do Blazing Dynamo and try to do Omni Sweep. Now, this fight here is great for leveling up Hashel's additions if you've been using Hashel. And the reason for that is these enemies are immune to thunder attacks. So if you have the Thunder Claw on, Hashel will do no damage to them, which means you can just beat them up. Their maximum volts. So let's try Blazing Dynamo.
Blazing Dynamo!
Now, that is so cool looking. I really enjoyed Dart's final edition. Just the, you know, kick back and then spinning slash. Just the whole edition is really cool. We are going to Pandemonium Albert. And this is kind of what I've been doing to level up the additions. I've been using things like Pandemonium to make sure he gets hit and Hashel, who doesn't have like a healing ring on, doesn't get hit as much. By the way, a quick note, the Word God's Calling, which we have one, where it's you do half damage but it automatically does the addition, that does not level up the addition. I thought it might, but it doesn't, so there was no easy way out for yours truly, no shortcut home. So, let's try Omni Sweep.
Take that, Omni Sweep!
That's cool. I'm gonna have to watch that back so I can really see it. That is something I will have to do. I just saw the uppercut at the end, which is amazing. That is how combos should end, is with an uppercut, like that. Let's do it again.
Take that, Omni Sweep!
And then he, you know, does the pose. That is really cool. I like that a lot.
Yes! Go! Go! Blazing Dynamo!
If you can't get behind these combos, I don't know what to do. They just look awesome. Really, really cool. But you see, Hashel's doing no damage because they're immune to thunder. So, like I said, this is a great way to get Hashel's additions up. Oh, missed that one. Because I'm talking. And I just like killing one of the volts and then just having Hashel beat up on the other one.
Blazing Dynamo!
Obviously, I know Blazing Dynamo pretty well. More than Haschel's. Nope, too fast. He can counter, which is why I'm a little jittery. The Maximum Volt does like to counter. So I'm just waiting for a bad time with the counter. Blazing Dynamo! So there we go. Velweb is a good place to farm additions. Watch out for that one enemy, the Spring Hitter, because he can steal items, which is annoying. So just kill them as quickly as possible. But the reason I do like fighting here is because you do get a decent amount of EXP and cash. I mean, as much cash as fights give. Fights just don't give a lot of money. But there is a healing. There's a little talk with Shirley here saying, "Oh, you've come back to free the spirits of the Dragoons." It's like, yeah, that is one of the side quests that we will be doing. The first one, as a matter of fact. But she disappears, and then whenever you enter this room again, you will be fully healed. Plus, there is a save point right here. So you can full heal, save. There's a great place to grind Haschel's additions. It's just a really nice place to do stuff. So there's all that. As you can see, not much has changed. I think everybody's gained 1 level with all the grinding, and that's just because it just takes so much EXP to level now that you don't get that much gold. But the main thing was to get the additions up, and what's going to happen is the next time that when we come back from the cut, we'll start the side quest by freeing the Dragoon spirits. We'll be trying to do that, and everybody will have level 5 additions. Albert already does, but I'm gonna grind up Haschel's to level 5 and Darts to level 5 because they'll need that punch and SP gain. It'll help a lot. So I will see you in a bit. Alright, much grinding later. Haschel and Dart are both level 33, Albert's level 32. Everything is level 5, so Dart now has Blazing Dynamo at level 5. It gives 150 SP and 450% damage. It hits really hard and gives quite a bit of SP. It's not his most SP gain. That accolade still goes to Madness Hero, but it still gives a lot of SP with a ton of damage, more damaging than anything else. Haschel at level 5 also gives 150 SP, but it gives 500 damage, which just further shows that Haschel can do a ton of damage. And Flower Storm at level 5 actually has the lowest, or Blossom Storm, as Albert says it, actually has the lowest amount of damage at 405%, and gives 202 SP, which is actually the most SP, which is interesting. It's kind of a switch from a lot of the other moves Albert has. But Albert has such high physical attack just naturally that he still does probably the most damage out of everybody. Attack 119, 149, 172. You see, Albert just has such a high natural attack, 16 more than Haschel, that he's going to end up doing a ton of damage even though his addition only gives 405%. He just has such high natural attack. Now with everybody at level 5, also Haschel became a level 5 Dragoon, which gives him Violet Dragon, which is his final Dragoon magic. I worked really hard to get all of this, at least to this point, so we can take a shot at some of these side quests, and it not take forever, and you're not waiting a long time for a new Legend of Dragoon episode. So, here we go. The things I do for all of you, and I'm more than happy to do too, by the way. So we can all have a lot of fun. So let's get started. I guess we'll head up here first, because there's one here, right? Nothing has changed here. Not even a bit. Cendril, it is such an irony that you who study life and death cannot die completely. Is that you, Rose? Is anything wrong? You brought a lot of guests with you? I was asked by Shirley and came to see how you're doing. How are you? How are your studies? Through the subjugation of Mayfield, I think I completely understand where life comes from and where it goes. Winglies have been manipulating souls, namely life, from Mayfield, the place known as the Death Capital, and the Crystal Palace, known as the Life Capital. We saw in Mayfield the destination of life. The darkness opened up into hell. The world of shadows without light. That is why you cannot die completely. I don't want to go to a world of nothing spread out on the tip of darkness. I don't like nothingness. Where should I go? I'll tell you now. Boss battle versus Cendril. He is, as you can see, a Jade Dragoon, same as Albert. So he acts like Albert. Really high attack power, really good defense, but low magic attack and defense. Also got around, I think he's in the 10k range as well, like a lot of other bosses have been here lately. Any magic attacks you could throw out would be a really good time to do that. Do I want Dart to special? Probably not, because he's gonna just use magic attacks. Let's get started.
Go! Go! Blazing Dynamo!
678. Now Hashel will use special. If you have your level 5 additions, this will go so much more in your favor, just because they hit really hard. Your final additions at level 5, I should say. Okay. Let's go. Oh, miss. All that fanciness and then miss. Great. I do want to see... Do I want to wait on Rose Storm? No, we'll use Rose Storm now. And then Albert will attack 3 times and then use it when we're finished. When he's just about to change back.
Rose Storm!
Take no chances, because all of these battles we're going to be doing here are really tough. Now that's not going to do much because, again, low magic attack. But he mimics Albert. If he decides to go physical attack, we're going to be taking quite a bit more damage. But he's not going to eat this very well. Final burst.
Final burst!
$1,038. Shimmy didn't hit Albert. Remember, Albert has his Jade Dragoon armor on, which means he will take nothing from those attacks. From the wind magic attacks, because they just fail. They don't do any damage to him. Try again, Hashel. Please hit this time. There we go. Much better. And we'll have Albert attack too. I'll miss the last one. Now, because there is a healing spot very close by, there's no reason not to just go all out. Just hit with everything you got. Oh, here we go. $182, but you gotta remember that is with Rose Storm on. He also likes to start doing this. And you also gotta remember we're all in Dragoon form as well, so we're taking a lot less damage just overall. He could easily do 5 to probably 700 damage. Keep swinging. Now, I don't find this one too difficult, honestly. There we go. At least with this part. We're built for this. We're built to take physical attacks. Oh, missed. That's why we're using Final Burst. With Dart. You know, our party is built to, you know, really take physical attacks. Which is what this guy does really well, so... Some of the other ones will not be as much in our favor. So, difficulty varies. Depending upon your equipment, your setup, your party, your addition levels, you know, basically what you're bringing to this fight. It's really interesting to fight another Dragoon, though. And we haven't done that for a while. If you discount Lloyd. Keep attacking. There we go. Or get one more swing in. Oh man, I really messed that up. That's terrible. Continue with Final Burst. Soon Dragoon forms are going to run out, and while we'll take more damage, I'll also do more damage because I'm just way better with the actual additions than the Dragoon additions.
Final burst!
It's something I really don't like. I don't like the Dragoon edition mechanic in the game. I wish they would have made it like normal editions, except just even more crazy and over the top instead of just one thing that happens. Because the person that has special is going to do a ton of, whoever used special will do a ton of damage. Because they'll get the full combo off. I don't know, I just like the regular editions more. I just like the mechanic more. Uh-oh, here we go. Yeah, that one really stings. That's the kind of damage you can actually expect what Hashel is taking. Because that's without Rose Storm, that's without being a Dragoon. That's the full damage you can expect. So he can hurt. For Albert's last move, we'll of course Rose Storm again. Because never forget, the thing I do love about the going into Dragoon
Rose Storm
is the additional defense you get, because it is a lot. 2 more final bursts should be just about done.
Final burst!
'Omni Sweep. I do like the move. There we go. I think we could have had a better name for it though. Like I like Hex Hammer, Flurry of Sticks. Like all of Hashel's moves are cool. Omni Sweep just sounds generic to me. That's just me. You get a Jade Stone and 6,000 EXP. You'll get a lot of EXP for doing these few side quests, by the way. Somewhere in the East Country, there is this legend. Life does not come from anywhere or go anywhere. It just goes around with all other lives. It is a part of a great wheel. I could come back, again, to the place with light, to the place where warm lives. How can I tell you? But maybe ahead in the hell you saw in Mayville, there may be a place with light waiting for you. All is up to you. Yes, here's what I have to decide. Where I want to go now. I must think it through. Thank you, Rose. Let's keep going, Dart. And then the room just changes back to match the rest of the place. It's just really interesting. Alright, that's one. First off, the Jade Stone reduces wind damage by half. Just like every other stone. The Red Eye Stone, the Silver Stone, the Darkness Stone. It cuts damage by that respective by half. Like I said, that's one down. What we're going to do now is quickly go back and heal. You have a healing spot right over here. And we'll get into a regular fight. Don't worry, this won't take long. Not anymore. These enemies are fast. I hate when they steal an item and then go really fast. By the way, I need to do these fights anyway. Because we need SP. So I like to take the spring hitters out first to make sure they don't steal anything. Now remember, Dart has the Fairy Sword, I believe it's called, on which gives him 50% more SP. Which gives him 222 right now.
Storm!
Where normally it would just be, 150. You may be wondering why it's not 225. I honestly don't know. What I think is it gives 50% more SP per blow, but because the blows are uneven, some give more SP than others, that it doesn't end up exactly as 50% more, because some of them end up as odd, and I think they round down, not up. So if it ends up being 40, if it would be 23 for the hit normally, it would double to 45 for some reason, not 46. Well, no, it's 50% more, not double. Like if it would do 33, instead of giving 17 more, it gives 16 more. That's the best way I can put it. That's why I think that's happening. You see, the Fairy Sword gives 50% more SP. But it's not 50% more SP overall, it's 50% more SP per blow. And some of them are odd, and they round down instead of up. That's my best explanation. I could be 100% wrong on that. But just in case you're doing the math, and it's like, that's not right. That's my explanation for you. That's what I think the game is doing. Okay, let's save. Yeah, I made a couple more save files. And let's go ahead and tackle another one. Let's see. Let's see what we have up here. Is there one in here? Nope. Now I have to find them. I have to find out exactly which ones we need to go to. Let me find another one, and then we can start from there. Here we go.
Here too, the same as the past.
She's still a kid.
Yes, she was 15 years old back then. She was younger than Miru.
Such kids could manage the power of Dragoons?
Yes, she was born between a human and a mermaid, so that she had a special power.
Rose, you were worried and came here to see me?
Yes.
Thank you, as always. Rose, don't go anywhere. Don't leave me alone again. Say something. Rose, you'll make me feel lonely like everybody else?
No, I won't. There's nobody who bullies you like in the past anymore. We won't let them.
Yes, Rose and the other Dragoons are all kind to me. But why make such a sad face?
Sorry, Daniel, but there is somewhere you have to go. Forgive me.
Alright, this is Miru's counterpart, as we learn. So this is not gonna hurt that much. Too bad. 393. Lower, so she's gonna be like Miru. Low physical attack. Those attacks won't hurt that much, especially when we go into Dragoon form and get Rose Storm up. However, Miru has really high magic attack power, which we're going to have to soak from Damia here. Let's get started. I believe she has slightly less HP than 10,000. You know, like Miru has slightly less HP than some of the other party members. I really like these fights because you know what to expect, because they mirror how your party members fight, respectively. So let's attack. Now, somebody that's going to have a lot of fun here is Dart. Using Final Burst, he's going to do a ton of damage. However, that could work both ways. Also, she has really low physical, not really low, but lower physical defense, like Miru. Let's get Rose Storm up, because as soon as she starts casting spells, it's going to be a bad time. Also, Damia is
Rose Storm.
really fast. You know, Miru is really fast. Expect a lot of speed from Damia. Alright. Final Burst. Now, she does have higher magical... she does have high magic defense, like Miru, but she's also a water elemental, like a water element type.
Final burst!
But the damage, wow. I remember doing more than that. Your magic defense is really kicking in. Even though you'll be weak to that. Oh. That's with Dragoon armor and with Rose Storm on. I find this battle more difficult because the guys don't take magic attacks well. All right. Nice. Good. Let's see how much Dart does with just a basic attack. All right, perfect. I'll get a really good sense now. How much do you do, Dart? Yeah, it's better for you to final burst. Okay. Even with her higher magic resist. Diamond Dust. Always a cool move. Pun intended and not intended at the same time. Diamond Dust is always a great move. Always looks awesome. Keep swinging. Oh good, just a basic attack. No problem there. Now it really won't do anything. It does look neat, so that's how Miro's attack would look, by the way, if I remember right. Because they mimic exactly. Like Albert, we saw the mimic from Suvel. Keep swinging! Just watch out for the magic attacks. You're gonna take a lot of damage from them. You know, these. Burst, but as long as you just do a lot of damage, she's not going to last long.
Final burst!
That's it. She'll take a lot of damage, but can do a lot of damage back. You know, like Mirror. 6,000 more EXP and 300 cash, and you get the blue sea stone. Can you guess what that's going to do? It's just like every other stone. It'll reduce water damage by half.
Demia, everything will be fine. You won't become lonely anymore. When you go there, everybody will be waiting for you.
It's true. I feel them. Are you coming, Rose?
Yes, when the time has come, everybody goes there.
Then I'm relieved. See you.
Now let's go.
2 down. Alright, that's gonna do it for this episode. Next episode we'll tackle, I believe there's 2 more. There were 4 total. So we'll tackle the other 2, and that will finish this side quest. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. This would be tougher without the additions. You know, much tougher, but this was just the time to go ahead and get those, because there's some tougher fights coming up anyway. I'll just go ahead and show it anyway. There's the blue sea stone, reduce damage by from water by half. Again, I hope you had a lot of fun. I hope you're enjoying and will continue to enjoy these little side missions we're going to be doing. Until we finish this one up, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.